Hiya everybody, welcome back. Well, I'm continuing with the video, so you can see basically how far I've got with the tidying up of the land. Now, this morning as I was meditating, what I received was, it's like what's going on within us is projected in our external life. So, as God's stripping back the layers in me, I've been finding, it's only sort of occurred to me today that, of late, it's like before, what I would do, say with the house, I'd, sometimes get a bit lazy. Things kind of got on top of me, and then, when I'm ready to do a big clean up, it's like taking me all day. So what I was getting is, and it's not something that I don't know, just do things as you go along. So that's what I've started to do. And I tend to, like now, because of being outside a lot, in the morning I'll get up and have my meditation and then just go around the house, and it don't take me long at all. But what I was doing, there's some things that I was overlooking, like there was a bit of lizard poo on my granddaughter's picture, got a photograph of her, and I kept seeing it, but instead of just getting rid of it, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Don't put off for the next moment what you can do in this moment. So I just kept seeing it and saying, oh, I'll get round to it, I'll get round to it. It's like yesterday, Denise, just do it. And it looked horrible because, that was stuck on the picture. And then, there was dust all on the shelf and, around the other two photos that are there. So it took me, probably 120 seconds. So what I did, I got the vacuum cleaner and just like hoovered that off. And then when I moved the photographs, there was some more lizard poo. Got rid of that, vacuumed it up, got the dust out, dusted the shelf, dusted the things. And it's as easy as that. And see the thing that needs doing, Denise, and just get it done. And it does make life a lot easier. And it makes it easier for coming out. But, what I'm saying is like, sometimes you just leave it one thing after the other. It all builds up, and then it's just harder to do and more time consuming, I think. That's what I've found, my experience. So it's the same now that, it's in my heart to tackle the land. It can look really overwhelming. Let me just turn it round. Or then again, I might be able to see it like this. No, I'll turn it round. Yes, I can't see very well. So, it's a lot of land, and it goes way beyond what the camera can see. And, it goes down there. It just, you can look at it and think, oh my God, what a lot of work to do. I'm going to need to get somebody in. Well, the reality is, okay, Romain is here, and bless his heart, and he's doing the work round the back, which is way more than here. So I have started to do some down here. And just take you to the side of the house. And that bit in the middle anyway. I won't go there for now. Talking about it. So, it's not my steady camera. And then I'm on uneven terrain. So yeah, there's all that. That's the side of the house, and yeah, it does need painting. That'll come eventually. You've got to work within what the means that you have. So that I would need, obviously, paint. Paint isn't. Paint is extremely expensive over here. So yeah, so I will do that eventually, but not at the minute. So basically, what have you got in your hands? What can you do yourself, Denise? And so I have been cleaning up this bit, doing some mowing of the rest of the, some of the other parts. And so basically, just like, okay, I didn't have a mower, but I do have one now. And just like, yes, I've got to get all this all cleaned up. Oh, falling into a hole. Didn't see that there. That's because there's so much bush. Yeah, all that I'm going to, crack on and do that today. So basically what God was putting in my heart is, it's just like with me, with my spiritual journey. Yeah, it's just like on my own journey. If God was to have uncovered absolutely everything about me, all at the same time, it would have been too overwhelming. So what God's been doing is layer by layer, stripping back certain things, stripping me back, and then I'm seeing my true self and working on different areas, which is called like the shadow self, the dark side then of me, which we all have. We've all got dark side and we've all got the light side as well. So I'm learning to lean into the light and overcome the dark in me, and life does get so much better. So yeah, so it's like it was the same in the house, and I'm on top of it, just maintaining it, and now extend it to the land. And don't sort of think this is too overwhelming, this is too much, because you'll never get started, you'll never do anything. Do a little bit every day and you'll see the results. And so, obviously to get it to a certain level, there's more graft going in. But guess what? I'm actually enjoying it. I am actually enjoying doing what I'm doing because of the benefits of it, the exercise out in the sunshine, being in nature helps me to even have a clearer mind and connect more deeply with God, with my Creator. So it's win-win, and taking care of Mother Earth, take care of the land, and it'll take care of you. So yeah, I've started seeing through the lens of God, seeing through the eyes of God from God's perspective. It's the same as with me, layer by layer. Here, it needs to be done bit by bit. And, as I do that, I'll see the progress. I mean, Romain is here, but, Romain's working. And also, so his money's going back into the other part of the land to do some farming. And the thing is, like, I don't know, but he's in a lot of pain right about now. He's not even able to go to work. He's certainly not able to do anything strenuous on the land. But he does find it difficult to rest. He's always on the go, always doing something, has to be doing something. Even when he was in all the pain that he was in, bless him, he was still getting things done. But it just got to the point that, at the moment he can't work. It's just not possible because, he's cutting the boards for, from the trees and carrying them. And he's cutting they do like 250 a day. And having to carry those boards, it's not light work. It's not easy. So I think what he's been doing, he was still going in with the pain, but it's really aggravated it. So the thing is, one of the things with him moving to that house was, okay, not everything's about money. I've got what he needs. He's got what I need. I need some manpower around the place. At the same time, I don't want to be totally dependent on him. That's why I did get a battery operated lawnmower, because it's easy for me to start getting all the petrol thing. I'm going to have to go to the gas station to go and get it, and it was just going to be so much hassle for me, and it's working really well for me. So some of the times you've just got to, there's abilities that we've got that we don't even know we've got them until we need them. And that's where I'm at. And, so I just thought, let me share that with you. And also, I'll be sharing my progress. You can watch with me what I'm doing. So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna get that bit done around there today. Clear that up a bit at the back, so that get all them pipes and stuff hidden. So what I'm gonna do now. It's just after 9 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, it's daylight, and I've needed my flour for my dumplings, and the place doesn't need no great tidying up, but I'll just give it a sweep, and then I'll be out here pretty much for the day. Okay, so see you later. Yeah, so this section of the garden, land, cleaned up as much as I could to get it looking decent, really. Because obviously this is my new lifestyle, so I'm going to work on other areas bit by bit. I've put that IBC there. I've got some carrot seeds I'm going to put in there at some point. But yeah, got all those tree roots. Someone was saying cut them. I don't want them going under the house. But it does need limbing. This breadfruit tree, it's going over. So you hear it dropping off and boom, boom, boom. So eventually those will be, because that's next door's tree. That's next door's rubbish. Yeah, they're renovating their house. There's nobody been in there since I've come here. And this ackee tree definitely has to go, full of everything. Yeah, I found that that plant, I thought dig it up and put it there. So I think what I'll do here is just put some pots of food. You can't really put it in the soil. And it's best to put pots because when the trees are going to be cut down, you just want to be able to move them really. So yeah, I'd clean up. Like I said, the wall needs painting and rendering, and that's for another time. You work with what you got, and basically what I've got are my hands. So I've basically pulled out all the weeds at the side because I don't know how to use the whacker. My neighbour had a look and he said, oh, there's a part of it missing, so it needs to be repaired. So I use my hands really to clean up that bit. So yeah, and managed to just break off some branches off this dying tree that's got them, what, growth sucker horrible things. Well, they're not horrible, nothing's horrible, God, sorry, but yeah, they need recycling, going back to the earth. So yeah, somebody asked me if I planted this flower. I went no. I just dug around it and it was already there. So yeah, I'm finding the beauty of the land and things will unfold as I go along. Yeah, so thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please could you consider doing so. Almost at 1,000 subscribers and I need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized, so it'd be great if I could get some support, get some love with that. And yeah, if you'd like to consider buying me a coffee, that would be great. At this time with Remain out of action with his back, you know, if you don't go to work you don't get paid here. So I'd like to be able to, I mean, there's only so much that I can do, you know. I live from one booking to another, you know, or to be honest with you, there's people in the area that do bless me with money, you know. I was in the shop the other day and somebody came in and she just gave me some money and I thought, oh, thanks ever so much, you know. So they are kind. And yeah, so I'd like to be able to support Remain as much as possible while his back's out. So if you're able to buy me a coffee, a coffee's $5 US, about £4 English. That goes a long way. It really does. I mean, with that's about 800. It's about 800 Jamaican dollars, which with $800 you can get some rice, you can get some sardines, you know, you can get a meal out of it really. So nothing's ever too small and everything is received with humongous thanks. So yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if you was able, but you're supporting me anyway. If you're watching right now, this is a big support because there are watch hours. So thanks ever so much. And yeah, so until the next time, it's bye for now. All right, bye.